Is this heaven?
It's Rensselaer. Along the banks of the Hudson River, nestled between a ring of pavement and concrete bridge piers, sits a baseball field. A baseball field whose magnificent moment in time has all but vanished. On September 10th of 1881, an unprecedented moment in Major League Baseball history took place at this very spot.
The Detroit Trojans beat the Worcester, Mass. Ruby Legs, who later became the Philadelphia Phillies, 8-7 with the first Grand Slam in Major League history.
Don't we need a catcher?
Not if you get it near the plate, we won't.
The first Grand Slam in Major League Baseball history was, yes, hit in Rensselaer. The Detroit Trojans, now the San Francisco Giants, played the majority of their 4 years in the National League, up the river in Green Island, Troy, and Waterville Elite. But for this historic game, they played at the southern tip of Van Rensselaer Island in what was then named Riverside Park.
They were down 7-4 in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs and the bases loaded. And up to this point in Major League Baseball history, there had never been any Grand Slam home runs hit. It had just never happened. So Roger Connor, future Hall of Famer, steps up to the plate, hits the ball a long way. I wish we knew whether there was an outfield fence here at the time. There probably wasn't, so he probably had to leg that out, and must have been a very exciting play.
Over the years, progress has encroached on the site of the old Riverside Park. An ice house was built in the early 1920s, and eventually the Dunn Memorial Bridge in 1969. But the ball field, it remained. So this could be one of the oldest baseball fields in America.
Certainly one of the oldest Major League sites, even older than Fenway Park or Wrigley Field. In fact, by a generation or two older.
This forgotten field of dreams hasn't seen any Major League action since the Trojans left Troy in 1882. But for that one game, its place in baseball history was cemented, much like the off-ramp that surrounds it, 135 years later. With the Albany Archives, I'm Matt Millett for Time Warner Cable News.